So we're live.
Great.
Who records, me?
It already says recording in my screen at the top of my screen. So I'm not sure.
I do see it blinking, you're right. Okay.
When I checked this morning, we had about 12 people that were signed up. Even if no one does end up coming, I think we're still supposed to go ahead with it like there were people here so that they can record and we can send out.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, it looks like we have one attendee. Hi, Grace. We are good, Grace. Hope you're good too. We're just waiting a couple more minutes to see if anyone else is going to jump on with us. Thank you for being here today.
When I move the attendees thing down the bottom of my screen, are you able to see that?
No.
Okay, good. As long as you can just see the slide.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get started maybe in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I see another
Just
one
added.
jumped on, so that's exciting.
Well, let's wait till 2:35. Does that work for your timing?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
I thought that was mine.
Was that your screen, Britt?
No, it was her. I thought it was mine. I'm like, who
That
is
was, oh
Senator?
shoot, that comes up. Darn it. Sorry about that.
Person named Senator something something. Welcome.
That's
Shoot, because I don't know how to turn off those alerts.
I think once I share my screen, it shouldn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we're good to go. If you want to go ahead and begin, if anyone jumps on, that's fine.
Okay. Good afternoon, Bobby and Grace, and anyone else who jumps in on this. Just wanted to come to you live today to talk about Quincy University. Just a couple of things from the office here for a virtual college fair. So just go ahead and use the question and answer button to type in your questions to the presenters at any time, and they will get to those as they can near the end of the presentation. Please turn off your camera and microphone. And if you want, there are more sessions if you go to IACAC.org, and you can sign up for individual college sessions or different topic sessions. The recording for this will be available at the same site. And I'll go ahead and stop sharing now, Brittany, and you can take the floor.
Yep. Thank you. We'll share real quick. Awesome. Well, this is Quincy University, and we're very excited you guys are here with us today for the next 35 or so minutes. First, I'm just going to say I really apologize for my white background. I had a really sweet one picked out, and then I wore white, so I'm just a floating head. So apologize about that, but you can look at my colleague's really super nice background. So who are we? I'll go ahead and just introduce myself since I'm already speaking, but I'm Brittany Weiss. I'm Director of Admissions, and with me today we have Tom Oliver. He is Vice President for Enrollment Management, and Dominic O'Donnell, he is the Associate Director of Freshman Admissions, so basically my right hand. And we're gonna lead off today with Tom.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. At Quincy University, we're an institution that prides ourselves on intentional success. We know that people who achieve things in life, big or small, will do so because they've made plans and they have worked those plans and they have followed them. And college education is really no different. So we know that success in college is intentional, and we have a plan to help our students navigate the next 4 years of their lives so that they have, at every turn, the opportunity to build upon their own individual successes. And we call it success by design. At Quincy University, we take your college experience very seriously. We will work with each of you to design a customized success plan. And that plan is the blueprint that you will use to ensure that you graduate on time. You'll find the passion for your academic experience, your co-curricular experience, and we will prepare you for lives of service and purpose. It's your journey, it is your success. There are no limits to what you can achieve if you think through the plan and work the plan throughout your 4 years. The faculty and staff are here and committed to help you at every step of the way. And when you come in as a freshman, you're gonna start working with your advisor and a success coach to formulate and kind of put that plan down on paper or actually on a screen, because those plans are stored. And every semester, you're going to have multiple opportunities to sit down with someone and revise that plan as your interest, as your passions, as your goals change. That plan will evolve as you continue to grow throughout your college experience. But at the core, that plan is the blueprint to ensure that you finish in 4 years, and not just finish and get your degree and move on. We want your college experience to be about more than just the sum of classes that you've taken. We really want it to be a comprehensive experience that allows you to find your passion in life, professionally, socially, culturally, spiritually, however you define success for you. We want your success plan to reflect your own individual goals. And so we are committed to working with you, walking this journey with you every step of the way. Brittany, personalized academic advising. It all starts with having somebody who is vested in your success. Your success at the end of your time with us ultimately becomes QU's success. So every one of us who works here is personally vested in your success. You start with an academic advisor, and he or she is going to sit down with you and help you develop a plan that's going to cover all aspects of the QU experience: academic, career development, experiential learning, and some of those opportunities might include research, internships, study abroad. Co-curricular interest. If you're a student athlete, or are you a musician, or do you like student government, or do you want to be involved in campus media, we're going to build that into the plan so that that becomes an integral part of your time with us. Your spiritual development. And we are a Franciscan Catholic university, but about half of the students are Catholic and the other half come from a wide range of faith traditions. Wherever you are, we're going to meet you where you are and help you decide how and in what ways you want to incorporate the spiritual component into your campus experience. And for some students, that's real intensive and it's very important. For others, maybe not as much. And so again, it's your plan. Those will be your decisions. And then service. We are an institution that prepares young people for leadership in a global community. And what that means is whether you're a doctor, lawyer, teacher, whatever your career aspirations may be, we want you to go out into the world and do good work, make this place a better planet for us all. And so service is an integral part of what we do here. Something to know about success by design at QU, we know from the research that textbooks are often a barrier for student success at colleges across the country. And it has to do with the price of textbooks. In most cases, a lot of families are strapped just to pay tuition and the required fees, and then to add $1,000 a semester for textbooks and other course materials, we know can be a real burden for a lot of families. For that reason, our Success by Design model, all of your course materials are included in tuition, so you don't have to worry about saving money over the summer to buy your textbooks. Textbooks are included. There are no activity fees. We have no parking fees. We have no technology fees. We have no facility fees. We have no campus services fees. We have no fees. So we have a very simplified pricing structure. You pay tuition and you pay a residential charge if you live on campus, and it is that simple. And our goal here is to make sure that QU is an affordable option for every student who wants to pursue an education here. Business fundamentals. Students have over 90 different programs of study from which to choose. Sorry, not 90, 40.
40.
Sorry, I just doubled our offerings on this. We have 40 different majors from which to choose. And they cross the gamut from business and communication, education, nursing, aviation, to the humanities, the fine arts, the performing arts, social sciences, the natural sciences, a lot of different options. But the core part of our experience is that students are going to have a foundational education in liberal arts and sciences so that they develop that broad understanding of the world in which they live. But then they're also going to have the opportunity to develop a business fundamentals certificate. And this is an optional opportunity for students to, regardless of major, you could major in art or philosophy or aviation or nursing, you still have the opportunity to take the courses from our business fundamentals program and develop a certificate that'll be awarded at the same time you receive your bachelor's degree. And with the business fundamentals program, all students are going to have access to professional business courses at no extra charge. The students will graduate with a credential that they'll be able to take out into the marketplace when they're looking for a job and say, I may have been an art major or a music major at QU, but I also have a business education. And so allowing students to consider a wide range of different career options. Our approach combines the best of a broad-based liberal arts and sciences education with professional business training. And we know that the world into which you graduate, there will be two things we can guarantee. It is going to be a world of constant change, and that liberal arts education is best prepared to help you adapt to a rapidly changing world. But we also know that having a solid grounding in the fundamentals of business will ensure that regardless of where your passions take you, you're going to have a core group of skills that are very marketable and very employable.
All right, what you need to know about Quincy University. Of course, you need to know all of this, right? But these are the things I know you probably have that are pressing. So like Tom kind of said, we have 40 plus programs.
I'm adding 50 more by next
Yeah,
year.
right. We'll have 50 more in the next couple of years, sure. Nursing, that's a really big one for us. And you can see in that photo right next to it, we have a simulation center. We have 9 different simulators. They all, of course, range in age and gender. And it's really great for the students to be able to practice on those simulators before having their own human patients when they are juniors. So we're all about hands-on experiences here at QU. For our pre-med students and some of our nursing students, we have our cadaver lab. That is amazing to offer at a school of about 1,100 students. You don't see that at a small private institution. Computer science, digital forensics, we have a cybersecurity major, and we have a virtual reality lab that goes with that. Our communication students, they can be on air in the first semester of them at QU. And within QU Media, they are broadcasted on our YouTube page and in the cafeteria. And they're at a $300,000 TV studio with all the elite equipment that you would use in an actual TV studio if you're going to be on air in a future career. So again, really great experiences when you are in your undergraduate studies here. You'll also see a picture of our mock trial courtroom with Judge Shearing, who is actually a retired judge here at QU and sometimes teaches some adjunct courses as well. So mock trial courtroom and a nationally ranked mock trial team right here on campus. Our Quest Center, they house our service learning. Students do get 30 service learning hours before they graduate, so in their 4 years here at QU. Study abroad opportunities. We have the typical opportunities where you can peace out for 6 months and say, see you when I get back. There's not a ton of students that want to do that so much anymore because they want to experience it with their classmates and they want to do it in a shorter time period so that it can fit in with their club schedules, their academic, their music schedules, their work schedules. And so what we have created in the past about 5 years or so are smaller trips where students would maybe get a 4 credit hour class in pre-law. They'll take an 8-week course, they'll go to London for 10 days, come back and they'll write their research paper reflecting on that experience. So we offer a number of those. Some others include an ecology course. Our students have gone to the Galapagos Islands, to Belize, to Cuba. We have put these on hold for this year due to COVID, but we are hoping to have them back next spring in 2022. So career services as well, 91% of our graduates are placed in a professional job. I have that all in capital letters, or graduate school within 6 months. So not something just to pay the bills, but actually a professional job, a lot of the times in the field of study, of course, that you went into here at QU. We also receive between 80 and 90% feedback from our students. So it is a really accurate rating, I think, of our students in our graduating class. Our honors program, students who have a 3.5 GPA or a 26 ACT or 1230 SAT are allowed into the honors program. Students will take 6 honor specific courses while they're here at QU, so 2 semesters can be without an honors class. But you graduate with that on your transcript when you're done here at QU. So great to show employers. And then also the coolest part is that you can even, you can register for classes even before the seniors. So when you're a freshman doing that, you feel kind of cool. Campus life, I love all these pictures. I think they're a nice reflection of our campus. We are a Franciscan school. All faiths are welcome. We have about a 50% Catholic to non-Catholic ratio here at QU. Spiritual life, our campus ministry program is very robust. They offer a ton of mission trips, normally during fall or spring break. They will go in the continental United States, normally within probably about a 5-hour driving distance. But one of the biggest opportunities that you'll have at QU through a mission trip is going to Haiti. Haiti Connection has been very popular at Quincy University for a number of years, and the earthquake that devastated about 10 years ago now really had us all invest more time, energy, and love into that country. And so normally, in a normal year, we would have about 10 students or more go for about a week or so to Haiti in between that Christmas and New Year break time. We have a number of spiritual mentors on campus as well. So upperclassmen who, and then underclassmen who have said, hey, I want to opt in. I want to have a spiritual mentor, someone to check on me, someone to pray with me. They can opt into that program and have someone paired with them. We have about 30 clubs and organizations. Those range from service clubs. I'm actually the moderator of Circle K. So if any of you guys are in Key Club, that would be the collegiate version. And so we do a lot of service both on campus and in the community. We have obviously a number of academic clubs, major specific honor societies, which look awesome on a resume. We do have Greek life. We have 2 sororities and 1 fraternity, and we have a number of intramurals. For us, bowling is always probably the biggest one, and Dart League in the last couple of years has really skyrocketed in the numbers of students that are wanting to participate in that. Fine arts and performing arts. We do have Gray Gallery. You can see Professor Bob Major right up in the corner there. His works are often not only put in the Gray Gallery in our library, but all around campus. Our art students, when they are seniors, they actually have a gallery show. So all of their work is put up on display for our students to see, as well as the community. We do have marching band, we have jazz bands, we have a number of choirs. And the cool thing about that is you don't even have to be a music major to participate or to receive scholarships. I'll tell you, we have a music virtuoso day coming up in February, and students actually will audition for a number of scholarships, and again, don't have to be a major. So I encourage you, if you are interested in the performing arts, to check out our music page on our website and definitely sign up. If not for Music Virtuoso, at least another time you can send in maybe an audition tape and get some extra dollars for something you already plan on participating in. We play in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. We are a Division II school. We have about 20 Division II athletic teams and 1 Division I, which is our men's volleyball team. So I have them listed first. The other 2 I have, lacrosse and bowling. Those are the newest to Quincy University within the last 2 to 3 years. We have both men's and women's teams. And then I listed football and soccer because those seem to be the next popular for us. But we also have tennis, we have golf, softball, baseball. Let us know if you have a specific interest and we can tell you if we got it here at QU. The city of Quincy. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are from the area or not. And all of us, at least Dom and I, are pretty biased because we're from Quincy. So yeah, go QU. But big city opportunities here, 40 plus population. There's 65,000 in the entire Adams County. So best of both worlds in that you really have a safe community, but you have everything offered to you in terms of recreation and restaurants and shopping. So you can see I've listed out how many restaurants and parks and museums we have. We also have about 125 corporations, and that's great to be able to get an internship, a job shadowing opportunity, a practicum. And a lot of those people that are heading up those corporations, they have a relative who went to Quincy, or they went to Quincy University, or they know someone who went to Quincy University. So that smaller town feel definitely gives you an advantage. Like I said, we're a super friendly town. It's a place where people wave to you on the sidewalk and when you're driving past them in a neighborhood. And I think that's because we're the largest town for 60 miles. So again, we have all the restaurants and the shops and things, but everybody from those tiny little farm towns around us, they're coming here for church and school and all that. So we've really adopted their small town ideals. And there's a great relationship between city and school. I think if sometimes you go to visit a bigger school in a small town, a lot of the townsfolk don't always have a good relationship with the college because the college seems to take over the entire city. But here we really have a nice partnership. All right, Dom, it's all you.
We want you. I love that slide. Hi guys, I'm Dominic. I'm one of the associate director for freshman admission, but I also serve as an admissions counselor as well. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the application process and getting you guys into the system. So we encourage students to apply. It's a free application to do online. We have an in-house application that's on our website, but we also are a member of the common application as well. So whatever channel the student, that works best for you, but get your application in. We do a holistic review. And basically that means is that we're not doing batch reviews. Once a student applies to us, we're working directly with that student one-on-one. We have a number of counselors that are on our admissions staff, and everybody kind of works with a different area of the country. We've broken up the state of Illinois and the state of Missouri, and then also regionally throughout the rest of the U.S. Once you guys apply, you'll have one of our staff members, one of our counselors, reach directly out to you, so we can kind of get to know you one-on-one. I see on the side it says immediate contact, but we want to get to know you as an individual, and to not only find out, okay, how are we going to get you accepted into Quincy University, but let's start peeling back the layers of the onion of what you're interested in studying, what your degree plans are, whether you're undecided and we can be a service in that direction, whether you would like to talk to a coach or the music department or the art department. We kind of want to be your vehicle throughout this process, and also really kind of show you everything that QU might have to offer. Once you apply, you'll then want to send in your high school transcript, a writing sample, as well as your ACT or SAT test scores. Now we pivoted. We were kind of planning on doing this anyway, but with COVID, it definitely kind of ramped everything up. We are now a part of a test optional admissions process. So once you apply, we'll have you directly talk to one of our counselors. If you're choosing not to take the ACT or SAT, you can let us know, and there's a writing prompt that we'll send out, but it's certainly an option. We're handling kind of on a case-by-case basis. If you would like to apply and send in the ACT or SAT, you're welcome to, but if that's not in the plans. And we recognize, a lot of these testing dates have been canceled. I know everything in the junior year, a lot of things got disrupted in the spring of junior year. So we're just trying to be nimble and recognize that you guys are facing a lot of things that maybe you didn't expect to. The preferred curriculum, what we're generally looking for what a high school student does, that'd be 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 3 years of science, 2 years of social science, any additional electives, and generally trying to carry about a 3.25 GPA for admitted students. That being said, we work with students that have full ranges of GPAs and test scores. Sometimes, the GPA isn't indicative of the entire picture of a student. So that's what we kind of talk about with the holistic review. We want to work with you guys one-on-one. And then scholarships. Once you guys are admitted, we will, we have a scholarship matrix that we work with on two different ways. There's one that if you've taken the ACT or SAT, we can figure out exactly what the entrance scholarship will be. And then we also have a separate matrix for students that decided to opt out and go on the test optional route. We have a presidential scholarship competition that comes up in the first weekend of February. It is a competition based, so for students that are carrying a 3.4, a 26 ACT, or a 1230 SAT, they're invited to come and participate in the program. We award 5 winners to the scholarship, and that will be for full tuition for those students. If you're eligible in those categories, we will help let you know and help to kind of make arrangements to make sure that you're going to be able to compete for that. We also have a legacy scholarship. So for students that have parents or grandparents that are Quincy University alums, there's a scholarship that goes for that. Visit colleges. We want you to come to Quincy. We want you to go to everywhere. I mean, visiting colleges is one of the most important things you can do. Obviously in the COVID world we're living in, sometimes that has to be virtual. But whatever you guys can do to start speaking to the people like us, like Tom, like Brittany, like myself, and really kind of getting that information to help you hone in on what are you looking for in a college, and does the college provide it? Now, of course, come to Quincy University because it's going to be the best. But we are also offering in-person visits. So if you guys would like to visit campus in person, you can schedule that with us. We have a visit coordinator named Tammy that will get everything arranged. And have you guys be able to come on campus. For the virtual visit or for the in-campus visit, we also offer a scholarship. So it's nice that if you kind of take the time to go through that process, you'll be rewarded with a scholarship that will just get added on to any other scholarships that you've acquired. And then as Brittany kind of mentioned, with music scholarships available for both music majors and non-music majors, we will coordinate that directly with our music department. The Music Virtuoso Day is a perfect chance for that opportunity, but they also, Your music faculty, they're the friendliest human beings in the world. They work so well directly one-on-one with our music interested students to help kind of figure out a plan of whether you want to come on campus and do an audition, or whether that's uploading something to YouTube or an audio file. So they just kind of work one-on-one to figure out what the best way, and that's for both instrumental and vocal. And there's lots of different avenues that you guys can do with that. As Brittany alluded to, do it as a full-on major, but you can also do it as a club that you want to be a part of. If you have been passionate about music your entire high school career, but it's not really fitting into your game plan of what you want to major in, we don't want you to have to leave that in high school. We want you to be able to continue with that and enjoy it, and maybe not do it as an academic pursuit, but certainly have that as a part of your being. So let us help you navigate on that. And then finally, athletic scholarships. Athletic scholarships generally are determined directly between the player and the coach. So we kind of help facilitate that. We want to make sure you're getting those contacts. But the coaches, and honestly, I can't say enough about the coaches at QU. They all are very transparent. They try to give students the information right at the very beginning of roster spots and scholarship opportunities, and hopefully make the potential future athletes not spin their wheels through this process, but really be kind of open with them, right off the get-go. All right, let's keep going. Application deadlines. So as we talked about, we do a holistic review. So we encourage our students to apply. We want you really applying at this stage right now. One of the nice things with QU is that we don't want you to have to wait. If you're planning on taking the ACT or SAT and that's gotten canceled, we will continue to adjust your scholarship. We'd rather work on getting you accepted now, and then even if you decide that you're going to retake that ACT test in March or April, we don't want that preventing you from doing that now. So we do have some early action, and there's 2 deadlines that fall. What it essentially is, and we can kind of get into this more one-on-one with you guys if you have questions about it, but really what it is a reward. It's a reward for you guys to get your application in, to get your documents submitted, to get that acceptance so you can kind of start this process. And you'll see on the screen that there's application due deadlines, but then it also puts the onus on us that we know that we're going to have a notification out to you of whether you're officially accepted or not. Once you get past the early action deadlines, then it goes into the regular admissions process.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry, let me try this again. I went too far.
I think was it visits? Was that what you were? So we've got the general visit process is doing an individual visit, which is, we want you to come on campus, schedule that directly with, really call any of us. If you've already applied and you're working with a direct admissions counselor, just holler at us. We'll kind of walk, through your options. If you haven't applied yet, you can just call the main admissions line, just call the university, and we'll get you connected to the right person. Like I had mentioned earlier, Tammy Dusterhouse is our visit coordinator, but she does a wonderful job of making sure that you guys are seeing everything that's important to you on your visit. Naturally, you're going to take a tour of campus, but when possible, have you meet with coaches, meet with faculty, and really kind of turn over every stone to see if this is the best spot for you. We also have a discovery day. So generally the discovery days are kind of a group visit program that we do on weekends. We bring everybody to campus. We have large presentations. Obviously with COVID, things are changing. So we're going to do our Discovery Day program through a virtual session this year. That Discovery Day is, should have this off the top of my head, November 14th. And that'll be in the morning. And then we are also doing some major specific virtual events, which there's going to be some additional information that goes out for that. Britt, actually, you know more about the nursing day coming up.
Yeah, so we have two different opportunities really for nursing. They have their own tent event, so that is going to be outdoors. It's on October 21st from 3 to 6 p.m. at Blessing Riemann College of Health Service, Nursing and Health Sciences. But we'll be there as QU as the partner school. But we're also we're calling these Hawk's Eye View. And so it's going to be every other Thursday starting on October 22nd, and nursing's going to lead that off. And it's an hour Q&A session with all the experts from Blessing, not only admissions, but some of their faculty members. And then we'll be there as well as our current students who are nursing majors too. And we're going to focus on different subject matters every other week. So coming after that will be science and technology. We're doing music, communication, education, criminal justice. There's a ton that we're going to have going all the way through the end of the year. We're also going to add something in twice a semester called QU and U, which is going to be another hour Q&A session, but with 5 of our student ambassadors. They are in different areas of study. And of course, you know, we have underclassmen all the way to upperclassmen. So they can tell you what they're involved in, why they chose Quincy University, and just be able to tell you what it's like to be a Hawk.
Those are going to be really neat events too, because it's going to be nice for the students to directly talk to current students rather than hearing from us, although alums, but still, you know, talking to the people that are really in the trenches right now, that are going to class and eating in the cafeteria and participating in clubs and organizations. It'll be nice for our students to get that one-on-one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is just a reminder to check out QU's YouTube page. Especially with COVID, we wanted to make sure that this was robust and very organic information and videos. So I don't want to play it for you here because it becomes kind of pixelated when you show it through like a PowerPoint or Zoom, but definitely check that out. And you can see not only our virtual tour, but you can see just a 3-minute video that we have that really highlights Quincy University. We have things called Hawk Talkin'. We have about 8 of those videos where we sit down and our students, prospective students who have asked us questions on Snapchat, we answer those questions for you guys. Dr. McGee, our president, he goes out, it's called the McGee Files, and he asks questions of a lot of the directors on campus. So there's a lot of cool things for you guys to see and really get to know QU better.
Brittany, would you give the date for the visit program one more time, the Discovery Day?
Discovery Day is November 14th, and it is virtual.
Are you sure it's the 14th and not the 21st?
It is November 14th.
Okay.
So Tom's gonna miss that one because he thought it was November 21st, but no, it is the 14th. And it starts around 10 a.m. It's virtual this time. And so essentially we're gonna start out with a welcome from Dr. McGee, our president. We're also going to make sure that our choir is there to sing the alma mater, so to really start your day off right. We'll have panels for both students and parents. We'll have a Q&A session with all the experts at QU. And then from there, you have some rotating sessions. So we have 6 different divisions at Quincy University that house those 40+ programs. And so you can choose 2 of those to be able to get sort of a PowerPoint and learn more about those programs within each division. We're going to record all of those. So if you have more interest than just 2, we'll be sure to send you guys after. And then at the end, the biggest part is that we're going to be raffling off a number of fun prizes like, you know, bookstore gift cards and t-shirts and hats and blankets, but also an Apple Watch Series 6. So if you do want to be in the running for that, make sure that you not only attend Quincy University, but stay till the end. The raffle's at 12:30, and then we'll finish off with our marching band playing the fight song. So we're really excited about that. Again, should just be about 10 to 12:30. All right, any questions for us? Let me stop sharing now so I can see if we have any in the chat. None yet. All right. I'll give you guys another minute or so, Bobby and Grace. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the Q&A, the chat bar, and we'll be happy to answer for you.
And if you guys have any, specific questions about, majors that you're interested in studying or clubs and organizations, feel free to type it out and we'll maybe kind of line out some of the preliminary information. Or maybe we just did such an awesome job that you have all the information you could possibly want.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. I know this is going to be recorded, so if you want to go back to get a refresher or to see me mess up with the slides, feel free. But this has really been a nice opportunity for us to be able to really talk with you guys about what we love about Quincy University. But of course, if there's any questions later, we'd love to continue that relationship with you. So,
And
thank
just
you.
remember, every day is a great day to be a Hawk.
Accurate.
You just had a question pop up?
Grace said, thank you. You're welcome. No, but thank you, Grace.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and thank you everybody at Quincy. You guys did a wonderful job. And attendees, thanks so much for attending. When you close this window, there'll be a quick 4-question survey. If you would answer that for the Illinois Association for College Admission Counseling, that would be great. Sign up for more sessions at IACAC.org, and this recording will be available there as well. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.